Sup, people? If you like the Sasuke look, stay tuned. Alright, so today we are doing a kind of a double look. Don't worry, I do have a shirt on. So I'm doing Sasuke while I did Orochimaru on my best friend. So stay tuned for that video. It should be coming out next week. So going in with e.l.f. Poreless Primer and then Nisha Cushion Foundation, per usual. Nothing special there. And I stepped off screen to put on my contacts. You guys should be proud of me. I don't think I've done that since my power video, probably. That was some time ago. Anyway, blending that out mostly on the bottom half of my face. And then putting concealer to brighten everything up because he is a pale dude. And then this is what I would do at a convention. I just use my Nisha Cushion Foundation cushion to blend everything together. Sometimes I bring a beauty blender. Sometimes I'm like, frick it, I don't want to. Taking Fenty Contour in the lightest shade and putting that on my nose. And then my jaw. My cheeks, my forehead. And then I blend it out with my flat brush. Nothing super special here, just kind of like a regular base routine. And then I bake everything, so it no budge. And I did remember to get my eyelids this time. So that was with a translucent powder, and then this is the Kimchi Chic Eyeliner powder, so just to make myself a little bit more pale. And then I'm mixing a kind of like a denim blue and a black shade together. And for his curse marks, instead of going with the Canon route, I'm deciding to go with like a traditional Eastern Asian depiction of a cloud. I think I saw a girl do something similar, however, it did look edited. And I wanted to actually try and do it. I'm not accusing her, I'm just saying to me it didn't look totally authentic. Anyway, taking that face paint, mixing it together. This is the first time I'm using this face paint. So I gave myself three little things before going absolutely crazy. And then I took some matte lashes, I believe is the brand, gel liner. Mixed it with some Fix It Plus to create kind of like a paintbrush stroke effect. And then I decided to go in and with, instead of a fluffy brush, a flat, I call it a paddle brush. I don't think that's the name for it. It's kind of like a concealer brush, but it's shorter and denser. So I don't know. It's a little bit fluffier too. I don't know. But it gave me the desired effect, which was clouds. And I'm kind of following a basic placement of where his go, like directions that they kind of turn upward, downward, whatever. But kind of just doing my own thing. And because it's also my right side, I don't want to hear jack stuff about how I didn't include the actual curse mark. Because guess what? I could not reach. I'm right-handed. This is my right side. I could not turn my arm to touch my shoulder with a brush and still be technically accurate. And I'll be so real with you right now. I didn't kind of care. This isn't for accuracy. This is kind of like, I want to put this on my body. Let's do that. You can't see, but I am taking it all the way down on my chest. And then I am adding a little bit of black, which I think was my kiss of death personally. I would say if you decide to do this, don't do that. Just because it blacked out the eyeliner detailing that I put in anyway. So, kind of not good. And then I was messing with a different variety of brushes. I was using like a little lip liner brush and whatever. The best one I got was the shorter eyeshadow brush that is shaped like a U, and it's dense, but it's fluffy at the same time. Like, I don't know. I don't even know where I got it. I don't know what brand it is. I've had them for years. Go figure. I'd say one piece of advice, be wary of where your neck creases. Like mine. Um, Mine definitely creases like halfway down. But when I hold my head upright, you can't really tell. Like I can't see where it would crease. So just be wary, because as I turned my head throughout the day and as I was doing my best friend's makeup for this the second video, my neck was smudging my makeup even though I had set it. So just be very conscientious. For example, like if you place one like near your armpit, just be careful where your armpit creases, where it rubs the most. If you have straps for like a backpack, just know that it'll probably rub that off and stuff like that. And then here I'm going in with a very small detail brush and just adding those swirls to create the more illustrative clouds. And there's not really any rhyme or reason to this. I sometimes do like a curly Q, sometimes I just do a lump, sometimes I don't know, I'm going with the flow, you know what I'm saying? And then I am going in and contouring kind of around with a powder. And adding mascara into my eyebrows just to coat the hairs. After that, I go in with some of that gel liner that I used in the clouds and focus it on the tail end of my eyebrow just to create more of an ombre effect. Going in and cleaning it up with concealer on either side. Feather it out. And I just smudge out the rest with my finger. Going in with some cooler tone browns, including like a deeper one right there on the very end. And just adding that in my crease. And flicking it out ever so slightly on the end. This is just to create more of a droopy-eyed look. Not sleepy necessarily, but it casts a shadow, which is a little bit more masculine in my opinion, and then also a little bit more half-lidded, which Sasuke often is depicted as. He's not like a wide-eyed, bushy-tailed kind of guy. I'm adding a little bit of a red decal before I put down my black eyeliner, which I tried to stay underneath the red, but it kind of didn't work out. So I had to go back in and add red again. For this, I did use a matte lipstick. I don't know. You don't have to do this part, but I just wanted to because it kind of complemented the red in the eyes. Going in with highlighter and again working around the decals on my nose. You see me squeezing my brush so I don't make that part shiny. I kind of like the idea of like two different textures or two different finishes. I feel like it makes it just a little bit more, maybe not realistic, but a little bit more artistic, perhaps, is the word. Painting my temples, my cheeks, a little bit on my chin, and whatever left over on my Cupid bow. Whatever's left over on my Cupid's bow. I forgot like S's in that sentence. Anyway, so mascara on the bottom eyelashes. I got a little goop, cleaned up with a Q-tip. And then going with highlighter again on my inner corners. And on my eyebrow arch, which I usually don't do this just because I feel like it accentuates texture, but my eyelids were looking just a little bit flat. Going with Black Honey, this has kind of been a favorite of mine recently. Just adding it on, going with a little bit of blush. Just did like nothing on camera, I suppose. Fidgeting with my hair a little bit, trying to get the essence of those two, his money piece, if you will. So this is what we got going on. I was pretty happy with it. These contacts did make my eyes look very, very wide in the photos, so that was great. But either way, I was pretty happy. I thought it looked kind of cool. It definitely got the urge to get a tattoo. Maybe not this, but you know. And then, like I said, stay tuned for part 2, which is Lexi, my best friend. That'll be next week. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. One last thing, if you don't mind, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to check me out on Instagram and TikTok to see the final edits and all that, and the TikToks, it's Kate_escapism, just like this channel. Again, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye.